Hello everyone, SilverContrail here, and welcome if you're new to the channel. I normally do Minecraft stuff, but I'm doing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff coming up. If you're, this is the first video you're seeing of me since my video on MCO40's channel, hopefully you'll stick around and leave some comments. Whatever. We'll have fun. We'll figure something out. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming up, but the first thing I wanted to do was look at the new Pendulum Summon cards. These are finally in Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, so we can mess with them in a enclosed setting for testing purposes. So I've been mostly playing against the AI, just kind of testing things out, making sure everything works, and then I decided to experiment with something. Let me just go ahead and say this is a terrible build right now, but it showcases some of the interesting mechanics with the Pendulum Summon. For the Pendulum Summon, in case you're unfamiliar, these are new cards that are coming out this year, and they are half monster, half spells. They're used in new card zones. They're going to be used for the new Pendulum Summon mechanic. Lots of cool things going on there. And yeah, I'm running two Pendulum Monsters. I've got Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, which is the new protagonist theme monster. It's got that 2500 attack and 2000 defense, level 7. So yeah, very much the Dark Magician Neo-Alias Stardust Dragon clone, and yeah, it's a pretty interesting card. It's got 2 effects. You know, Pendulum Monsters do have 2 effects, and it's got a 4 for its Pendulum scale, which is really probably the worst number, to be honest, of all the Pendulum numbers, because you really want to have a wide range, and it seems like the ones that are on the far end of that scale are a little bit worse. And we've also got in here Magician of Chronomancy. He's an 8 on the Pendulum scale, so I've got 4 and 8. So this allows me to Pendulum Summon monsters that are level 6 and level 5, level 6, and level 7. So that's going to let me Pendulum Summon in this stack Tempest, Dragunity Arma Mistleton, and Dragunity Primus Pilus. So I love Dragunity, and I hate that Ravine is at 1 and I can't play the deck anymore. We're going to try playing it now using the new Pendulum mechanic, and we're going to see how it helps. Or we're going to see me lose, whichever comes first. So let's jump over to a duel, and yeah, it should be good. The rest of the stuff is pretty standard for trying to make Dragunity work in a no ravine environment. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, in the first duel, we're going to be playing against the AI that's going to be running Kaiba's deck, so very, very easy match. This is super easy to just go ahead and win, but we're going to be playing this just because we want to test the new mechanic, and right away starting with what we want to see here. This is the new, these are the Pendulum cards that we want. I'm going to kind of set up here, so we're going to go set Phalanx and set Typhoon, and we're just going to end because I want to showcase can't say it, Mistleton's effect, and we need him to destroy our cards first. So at the end phase, I'm going to Typhoon his back row, and it's a set polymerization. Foolishly hit that. Okay, so to activate our new Pendulum Monsters, we click them and hit activate, and they go in one of the 2 Pendulum zones. You can see the graveyards got moved up. I don't know if DevPro's actually updated yet, but I know with Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, it's moved the graveyard up here. These 2 on the left and right are the Pendulum zones. You have your field spell zones, and then your banish zone here. And then we activate our other one. Alright, we have a Pendulum Summon available. We can come over here, we can click Special Summon, and we are able to make a Pendulum Summon. And in this case, again, we're looking for monsters that are between level 4 and level 8. And all of the monsters in my hand are between that level, so we will summon all of them. Hopefully he doesn't have Torrential Tribute. I don't know if he plays it. Since I summoned Mistleton from my hand, special summoned it, I can actually use this effect. So I can go ahead and equip, we don't want to use that one's effect because it's not going to matter. And equip the Phalanx to it, immediately special summoning the Phalanx, and we can then make a level 8 Synchro. Boom. Pretty easy. In fact, there was a lot more I could have done there that I didn't do. A couple of different plays you might have seen if you're familiar with Dragunity and how that deck works. But we're not going to mention that. While this card is a monster, Galaxy Eyes or Galaxy Eyes, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. It does double battle damage, so we'll get to see that in action too. So he's going to take 1800 instead of the... What would that normally be? Oh, 900. Derp. Then we just attack him with the rest of our monsters. And then end turn. During the end phase, one of the cool things you can do with Odd Eyes is you can destroy it and you can search for a Pendulum Monster that has 1500 less attack from the deck. I'm not going to do that because the only one I have here is Magician. And if I put another Magician down, I would have 8 and 8 on my scale, and I wouldn't be able to do anything with 2 8s. It's just impossible at that point. Go ahead and grab Phalanx again. And this is pretty much game at this point. There's really no reason to continue to do this, except for fun. But yeah, that's definitely, you know, the interesting thing here is that you can activate Mistleton's effect off of these cards. So another thing that you can do is you can just decide to destroy your Pendulum Monster if you want. So I can destroy this and then destroy his face down. And you'll notice when the Pendulum Monster is destroyed, it goes on top of the extra deck face up, which is very interesting. I'm wondering how that's going to work with certain cards that affect the Pendulum Zone. Any battle damage your opponent takes from battles. Oh, involving that monster and another monster. Okay, so that's a little bit different. We're going to do the same AI mode again. We're going to continue to use the TCG rulings. And then we want to play against a different AI. Let's try Gadgets. Okay. Very different hand here. What does he make first turn with this? Oh, Giga. Yeah, of course. It's been a while since I played against Gadgets. Not a lot of people play that deck anymore. Okay, so opening up with an okay hand. Go ahead and Sark for Tempest. There's Tempest. Throw that out of there. And we want to use Tempest effect. When it's banished, we can add a Wind Dragon to our hand. And since most of our monsters are Wind Dragons, we've got a lot of options. And then we want to not let this thing sit out on the field anymore, so we'll go ahead and summon a Phalanx. Special summon our Mistleton. And we're going to get hit by Bottomless, so that sucks. Okay, well there goes my play. I'm going to activate this though, because during the end phase I'll destroy it and add another Magician to my hand. So, yep, we want to destroy him and add Magician. So right now I think the Odd Eyes is probably the best Pendulum Monster available. What is going on right now? Did we freeze? Looks like we froze. Looks like the AI is stuck. Oh. Yeah, it looks like I broke it. Yeah, we'll go into another match. Probably would have lost that one, I think, unless that Reckless got me some good stuff. But yeah, let's go on to another match. Alright guys, so here's another match. We're playing against Gadgets, and we're going to go ahead and Gold Sark. Opening hand. It up pretty good, so want to get some stuff going. This could potentially be a really good hand, depending on what he's got set. So let's go activate, drop this, draw 2. Just short of a really good hand. I needed that Odd Eyes, but we still have some cool stuff here. Depends if he's got a counter to this. Doesn't look like he does. Does he not have a play for this? Okay, well, shenanigans time. Activate, summon. Special summon. What do you make here? Gidurg? Gidurg. There we go. Yes. We want to activate Gidurg. Oh, I still have... Is that really the case? Is there priority still on? I think there is. May have hit the wrong button. Oh well. We'll be okay. It won't make a difference. Then we want to special summon a tomb, and these are just like very standard Dragunity plays, stuff we've all seen before. You can actually get your Pendulum Dragon with this, which may actually be what we want to do here. You know what? Let's do this. This should be interesting. Okay, we'll do this, and then we'll activate Zephyros, kick that back to the hand, and now we can't activate these because we have monsters. But we can just sort of wait it out at this point. So we can't battle because we use its effect that turn, but we'll just end turn. Because I really want to use these cards' effects. He actually might game me here. We'll see what happens. Lots of cards. Lots and lots and lots of cards. Actually, Yugioh topped the YCS, I believe. Or not Yugioh, but Gadgets. So that's pretty interesting. So once again, we can activate our Pendulum cards, and we can perform our Pendulum Summon and summon both of our Premises. I believe you can just use both of them. Yes, good. So we want to target him, and then we want to target him. So this guy will get a Phalanx, and this guy will get... Actually, do I want to give him a Phalanx? Yeah, why not? So we can use Phalanx to special summon itself, and then do something. I'm not actually sure what my play is here. But you can see, like, with the Mistilton, you can activate its effect when it's summoned. This way, you can also use it with Primus Pills. Unfortunately, it's kind of a bad situation where you can only make 7s with this guy. But it does let you get the Phalanxes out of the deck, which isn't too bad. So we can actually normal summon this guy if we wanted to. But we'll special summon him. I won't use my priority because that's cheating and hacks. And we don't do that hacks crap around here. Get back a G'Darg. Oh, we don't want to do that. Activate its effect. Throw a Acklys into the graveyard. And then special summon... Does it even matter at this point? Scrap Dragon? Maybe? So, Scrap Dragon effect. Target and target. Battle phase, attack into all of that back row. And there is a lot of back row. So he's probably going to kill my monster now. Yep. And now I don't have a way to get over that. So I probably should have attacked that first. And not been silly and done that backwards. And do we want to use that effect? No, we don't. Because if we do, then we can't do anything with our Stoof. With anything we draw. Although it probably won't make a difference. Here comes the Machina Fortress again. Here comes a number 101. And here comes the end of the game. So yeah, this deck, it definitely isn't good, but it does some interesting stuff. And I think this pendulum mechanic is really interesting. Oh, hey, I got that. I forgot I sarked for that, actually. Yeah, I think it's interesting. One of the things I could have done here is I could have actually made Black Rose Dragon, but I would have had to sacrifice my Pendulum cards if I did that, so that wouldn't have been cool. So Typhoon, his Call the Haunted, kill his Fortress, and then since we can Pendulum Summon, you might as well. And this is actually really interesting. You can Pendulum Summon all of the Dragon Rulers with this setup here, so that's pretty interesting. And then Odd Eyes being a level 7 dragon itself, very interesting and very worrying. It's almost a little concerning how easy that is to do. I'm wondering if we're going to see Pendulum Rulers show up down the line. In fact, I really shouldn't wonder it. We're going to see Pendulum Rulers unless they're banned, because people will play them in everything. It really doesn't matter. People will always find a way to play the Dragon Rulers. just too good. And once again, don't want to use Odd Eyes effect. And I wonder what he'll make here. I wonder if he's got another 101 in his... He does. We can just bottomless. No, we killed my Tempest. Not that I can't get it back immediately, but I'm not going to be able to draw this turn. And now I'm in a tough spot. I don't know how long I can hold out like this. This is a bad place to be. Battle phase. And then end phase. Nope. Not that I'm going to be drawing for a couple of turns. I actually haven't been playing Reckless in a lot of decks because... Oh, here we go. Okay. So this will be the end of the game right here. Because I'm going to lose my monster and then I'm going to lose. Which honestly isn't really that bad considering... I'll just turn that off, I guess. Considering what this deck is exactly. We'll go through one, maybe like one more opening hand or something. And note that he only had 5 cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro by default, I think, now plays by the OCG rules. Could be wrong. Interesting. So this is a pretty poor hand. Do I even play rank 4s in here? I should. I've got the instant fusion for Stuff. So I really should play them. I think this is just once again a bad hand. Yeah, this card's pretty poor. But I'm thinking about some different options, like maybe running Tefnuits instead. Like not going the full Heretic route, but running Tefnuit, and then you can like tribute for Mistleton and then get an Attune play going. Or potentially if you still ran like 1 or 2 of these, you can tribute for them and then get like Corseska, Dragunity Corseska, and then make a 6 that way. And then if you've got Phalanx still, you can of course do stuff like that. I think he's going to game me next turn. So I wonder if I should Reckless right now. Probably should. Otherwise I'm going to lose. Hey! This hand's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, this is actually pretty interesting. So here we go. And we want to Pendulum Summon. We can summon this guy. We want to use his effect. Yes. We will equip him with Phalanx from the deck. Activate, summon the Phalanx. And then we want to Instant Fusion for Mavelus. Mavelus is of course useful because we can use it to make a Vajrayana effect, get back the Phalanx, activate, summon, and we can summon Black Rose but then not use its effect. So I'll just make Black Rose and then not use it, and then normal summon this Ducks. And then I think I might run out of monster spaces. I forget if I can do this with only these monster spaces or not. We want to add to hand, get rid of that, make a tomb, activate effect, drop you to get Red Eyes from the deck, then activate, get the Dark again, activate effect, add Ducks, get rid of the Aklis, activate Zephyros, bounce back to hand, summon. It's also interesting that you can bounce back your Pendulum Monsters. And finally, we special summon this guy, activate his effect, get back Vajrayana, or not Vajrayana, but get back the Phalanx, make Vajrayana. What does he have? He's got that defense redox, which is kind of a pain. I think what I'll do, he's got 4 cards in hand. So I'll summon Aklis, and then I'll use his effect. and then destroy the redox. And then, yeah, now we can attack for lots of damages. In fact, I guess I could have attacked over that too. But I suppose it's at this point somewhat irrelevant. All right, battle phase. Attack. And attack. And attack. And attack. That puts them down to 2200. In the main phase 2, I will summon. Oh, I can. Wait, why can I make it into? Oh, because I have derp. Because I have 2 of these guys. I could actually make a rank 7 if I wanted to, but I need defense for next turn, so I'll make the bouncer instead. Because I don't want him to do nasty things to me. Dirty, nasty things. Foolish. I am fine with that. He's got... See, he's got... I kind of want to negate the goldfish, but he's definitely got enough stuff in here that I probably shouldn't. So I'm going to activate the Reckless instead. The Reckless. A Reckless Greed. Not the Reckless. One of these days. Exciting night. This is a pain. This is probably going to kill me. Probably should have negated, because you can just use it again. And you can see both of my Pendulum Monsters went in here too. Actually, this is fine. This is a perfect situation to be in. He really should have made... there really wasn't anything he could have done. I guess he could have put this in defense and then made a Draco sack. Because he's got this... Maybe he doesn't have another machine in hand. Because he could definitely get the Redox out. And then he would have to summon a Machina Fortress. And he could make a defensive play, but I guess he didn't want to. Or didn't know how to. Usually they're pretty good about that kind of stuff, though. So... That's whatever. Oh shoot, I don't have a thing in here. Oh well, I lose. GG. Battle phase, attack, I guess. Actually forgot I didn't have, I don't have another Vajrayana. I only played like 2 of them. Now I actually will lose. I thought I had it. I got ahead of myself. I needed a 3rd Vajrayana that I would have won. No problem. Summons that in defense. Yeah, because my Phalanx is totally going to like beat over it. Yeah, but that's probably going to be game, so I'll go ahead and end that here. I think with Dragunity especially, there's some cool combos here with Pendulum summoning. I don't know how the mechanic's going to work out overall, but I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be pretty interesting. So thank you for watching, and until next time then.